Welcome. Today we're going to be starting on the floor, on our backs, with the soles of our feet together and our knees dropping open. Supta Baddha Konasana. Choices with your arms, you can have your hands resting on your abdomen, you can have your arms out to the sides, or you can have your arms overhead with your elbows bent. Whatever your position you choose, if your arms start to fall asleep or get tingly, then you need to adjust them. So close your eyes, take some nice deep breaths. Really allow your inner thighs to soften. Let your knees be heavy. And allow your hips to relax. Nice and slow, draw the knees together. Pull the knees into the chest. Holding on either at the shins or behind the hamstrings. So squeezing the knees in nice and tight. On your exhale, lift your head and shoulders, reach your nose towards your knees, squeeze all the air out. Inhale, release the head and shoulders down. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders, squeeze all the air out, get into a tiny ball. Inhale, release the head and shoulders down. One more time. Lifting, exhale it all out. Inhale, release. Your arms come out into a T position. Drop the legs over to the left. Turn your gaze to the right. Encourage that right shoulder blade to stay in contact with the floor. Supine twist. Close your eyes. Keep your breath deep. Allow your body to enjoy the twist. Nice and slow back to center. And drop the legs over to the right. Turning your gaze to the left. Again, that left shoulder blade reaching into the floor. Deep breaths. back to center. Take your hands onto your kneecaps and draw a couple circles. Good. Take those circles in the other direction. And come back to center. Take a full body stretch. So lengthen out along the floor, making yourself as long as possible. From here, we're coming into banana pose. So we're going to walk our feet over to the right. Hips don't move at all. Then you're going to lift your left leg up and cross it over the right. So the cross is at the ankles. Again, hips don't move. We're walking our arms and shoulders over to the right. And our right hand grabs our left wrist, giving it a gentle tug. So you're pressing through your heels, you're gently pulling on your arm. You're getting an entire side body stretch along the left side. So if somebody looked at you down on you from above, you would be in a crescent shape, a banana shape. Good, release back to center, full body stretch, straighten out, lengthen out. Other side, again, hips stay where they're at. The feet walk over to the left. Your right leg lifts up and crosses over. Ankles are where they're crossed. Shoulders and arms over to the left. Your left hand grabs your right wrist and pulls. Press through your heels as you gently pull on that arm, feeling the stretch along the right side body. Back to center. Full body stretch, lengthen everything out. Go ahead, pull the knees into the chest. From here, hold on at the hamstrings, and we're going to rock from our tailbone up to the base of our skull. You're going to use your legs to kick as if you're kicking a pumping on a swing. Next time you're upright, stay there. We're going to come right into boat pose. So the legs zip together, toes spread nice and wide. You can hold on at your hamstrings. Think about lifting your heart and lengthening through your spine. If you don't need to hold on, palms face up, lifting up through the heart. Go ahead, release the feet to the floor, feet hip distance, hands on the floor behind you, fingers spread wide. Make sure your fingers are facing towards your glutes. Lift up through the heart. Press your hands into the floor. Turn your gaze up. Lift the hips. Reverse tabletop. We're working our shoulders, hips, and knees in the same plane. Go ahead, release the hips down. Right back into boat pose. Zip those legs together. You can hold on, lift up through the heart, or the hands release. Next step would be to straighten the legs. Keep pressing through the feet, spreading the toes wide. Good. Release the feet to the floor, hip distance, hands on the floor behind you. Again, fingers facing towards your glutes. Inhale, lift everything up. Gaze is up towards the ceiling, lengthen through that neck. Good, release the hips down. Soles of the feet come together for Baddha Konasana. You can hold on at the ankles or onto the toes. Lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Stay nice and long through the spine as you fold forward. Really let those hips open. Knees dropping towards the floor. Torso up, pull the knees together, and straighten the legs out in front. Again, hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing your glutes. Legs are straight out this time. Pull the legs in towards each other so that the inseams are touching. Pull the toes towards you, lift your heart up. Turn your gaze up. Good, strong through the arms, so press the floor away, keep the elbows straight. Inhale, lift the hips up. As you lift the hips up, press your toes down towards the floor. Head can drop back if it's comfortable on your neck. Go ahead, release the hips down. Bend the legs. Hands to the floor, regular plank pose. Couple nice deep breaths. Again, if you need, you're dropping your knees to the floor. Shoulders right over the wrists. Nice and long through the spine. Good. Hips pull you back, downward facing dog. If you need to, the knees can bend in downward facing dog. Help lengthen the spine and keep the pelvic alignment correct. Good. Shift forward into plank pose. Downward facing dog. Releasing down into tabletop. Curl those toes under. Sit back onto the heels. So it is a stretch through the soles of the feet. Can be intense along the toes and the soles of the feet. Good to wake up the soles of the feet, stretch that fascial structure. Good. Push forward to tabletop, cross your ankles, make your way onto your back. Pulling your knees into your chest, we'll take happy baby pose. So the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Knees nice and wide, wider than your rib cage. You're holding on to the feet. If you can't reach the feet, you're holding on at the shins or maybe even behind the knees. You're gently pulling your knees down towards the floor while the base of the skull reaches towards the floor and the low back presses into the floor. Good. And making your way into Shavasana. Final relaxation. Feet are at least hip distance, arms out to the side, close your eyes, palms up. Slowly wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, circling your wrists and your ankles. Rolling onto your side. Use your arm as a pillow, bend your knees, tuck your knees in. And as you're ready, roll up to seated. Crisscross the legs. Hands together at your heart.